We got him. Before the Roosters hop on the bus to Penrith, they faced a few tough questions this morning.
Well, what's the go with the 9 times thing? And does that mean he's you?
What's that?
You've been beaten 9 times.
Oh, really? No, someone asked me the other day, they're a pretty good footy team. They've just been better than us the last 9 times, so hopefully we can be better on the weekend against them.
It's not just this year, like I think 1 of 20 against those two teams. That's it.
Yeah, they've been better than us. Do your best and see if you're better than them. They've been better than us, yeah.
You going to go after your mate Nathan this week?
No more than I usually would. I think, we've had some good battles in the past. It'll be my job to try and lay that line in between him and Mardo, and like I said, we won't be changing that game plan.
Yeah, a bit of mixed emotions, to be honest, but obviously one of them, being really excited. We're obviously going to go back down the out west and perform in front of my old crowd, and I love those boys, but, when it comes to game time, it's going to be Wolves, so...
Yeah, excited going up against sort of Nathan Keary, that 7v7. Been pinching myself, it's a really good opportunity, and I'm excited to get out there. We've had a good week of training, we've still got a few more days, and we'll be at our best, and we need to be. And we can do it too, we have that total belief from the coach down to all the players, so we're excited to see what we can do.
With the injury to Sam Walker, Sandon Smith has his biggest challenge of his short NRL career. Bulldog, you spoke to him today. What's he like?
Yeah, he's I wouldn't say cocky, but he's very confident, Braith. He came through the Kincumber Colts. He's got a bit of that Central Coast niggle in him, which he's quite open to discussing. But one of the great quotes he gave me today was that because of where I came from, I'm not afraid to take anybody on, and I'm not afraid of going head-to-head with a Nathan Cleary. So he's even name-dropped Nathan in the interview today. And good on him. It's nice to see a confident kid coming out and saying, you know what, I'm ready for you, bring it on.
Yeah, it's a tough competition up there on the Central Coast, but it's going to be a very different story. Penrith Park, this will be the Panthers' farewell game at that stadium where they've enjoyed so much success. The bloke who I'm excited about was in the interviews there as well, in Spencer Leniu. Spencer starting the game with no JWH up against his couple old teammates in James Fisher-Harris and Moses Leota-Gordy. That's going to be one hell of a
Well, it's a great battle, and I think, when you talk, there he is, old Crazy Eyes. But you see, we're talking about all the playmakers. You got to lay the platform. I'm a massive believer that forwards win big games, but backs determined by how much you win them by, and it's going to be no different out here. So I know there's no JWH, but this guy, he's trained against them. Look, mate, what he said for the last 5 years, he said it's going to be a war. Well, he's got to win the battle.
What he is, triple MAD, Spencer. I saw the eyes rolling in
so
the back of
We saw it in Vegas, we saw it in Origin, and he knows how to get it done at this time of the year as well, and he's playing his old team, so I do expect fireworks, and I expect Spencer to stand up. Just watching those interviews, every player, they did have a steely focus. You mentioned a little bit of arrogance, confidence. They look ready, and they look like they've really got together here to start this week, and they're going to take on the Panthers. And one of the players that was interviewed, Hoops, was Keary. Didn't like the line of questioning because of this. The reporter asked him about that poor record, and he goes, "Oh, do we?" He knows. We all know that, but you can't escape or hide from it. It was interesting, wasn't it?
I really like Luke Keary, great fella, and has achieved everything that there is to in the game, from winning grand finals to Clive Churchill medals. But to me, Braith, from an outside point of view, I thought it looked as though it was in their heads a little bit, and that there might have even been a little bit of Bradley Charles Stubbs' fingerprints on the way they were trying to deflect and flat bat. And oh no, sorry, we weren't aware of that. Which is a concern leading into a game of this.
What do you want him to say, though?
The way I see it.
What would you like him to say?
Records are made to be broken.
I'll tell you what, after that Raiders game, I thought, like most of us here, with those 3 key injuries, that their season was done. But after walking away from there today, and I was in the middle of all the players...
So you felt it?
I could feel what you said, Braith. There was a real steeliness about that side. They've been in the big games before. You've got the big-name players there.
Yeah.
Yes, they're down on troops marginally. There's no denying that. But I walked away today thinking, you know what? They're in up to their necks. And that fear factor I had 3 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago, evaporated very quickly.
Well, it's playing into their hands, right? So they've got 3 players out. They've got no chance. Nathan Cleary's coming back. They're going to the foot of the mountains. They haven't won in 20-odd games.
Paul Krall said it the other week. This is a great opportunity for Trent Robinson. He's been there and done it as a head coach, won 3 premierships. But to go to Penrith, beat the triple premiers on their home turf, down on troops through your biggest names and your most important players, in no Sam Walker, no JWH, no Victor, that would be an awesome coaching achievement. Then they get a week off, and all of a sudden that tips the final series absolutely on its head. I don't share your same confidence, Bulldog. I expect that it'll be a close game, but I think Penrith with Nathan back into that side, all the hype about how Angus Crichton's going to try and take Nathan out of the equation, well, he's going to have to get through Liam Martin first. So that's going to be an awesome battle. It is a great roster.
It is a roster that you die for, albeit they're down on troops.